Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com and forextrading.tv daily analysis for gold for Wednesday, October 30th, 2013. Well, a continuation of the trend to the downside today, and a candle that's made a lower high and a lower low. Previous day's trading, we saw the market break out with a fairly bearish candle down below the cloud, and suggesting that the trend had a likelihood of continuing, and have seen that trend continue today, but on a very indecisive candle. This is a spinning top type candle, and a candle with a fairly large shadow on the top and a moderately large shadow on the bottom and a very small body. The small body is not the ideal type of candle that we'd like to see. The small body denotes the sellers making only a small amount of net bearish progress on the day between the open and the close, and is quite a bit smaller than the previous day, and it suggests that the sellers have lost a lot of momentum that they attempted to build for the previous day's trading. So there's much doubt about whether this trend will continue to the downside, and suggests that there is probably a good likelihood of this trend changing to the upside. Now, having said that, however, very strong resistance overhead. If we look at where the market has tested to again today, we've tested up to about this 1360 level, 1359 area, and we have been rejected from that area for the past 4 consecutive trading days, and we've also tested above the 1350 level, which has been an old level that's held on many occasions as both support and resistance. And for the past about 5 trading days, we've seen rejection from there. So that is a very, very important level moving forward, and it also coincides with the area that the Ichimoku cloud is trading in. Now, the cloud is very thin, so if the buyers can find enough momentum to close the market up in a bullish way above this 1350 level, and preferably above the 1360 level, we could see the bulls take over this market once again and trade this market potentially up to 1380. So a very good possibility of that occurring. Now, we do have very solid support below where the market's trading. For today's trading, the market found support at the Tenkan-sen, and that's trading at 1335, and we also have very, very strong support at 1329. If we look in the recent past here at these 2 swing highs, the market found resistance there, and then a couple of candles later for these candles, some minor support around that area. So very strong support, and it does suggest that there is a good platform, a good floor to this market, and if the buyers can come in strong enough, we could see the market trading higher. In terms of the Fibonacci extension, and here we've seen the market pretty much interacting with 38.2% level in a very indecisive way, testing just below the 23.6% level once again with indecisiveness, and suggesting a very real possibility of a change of trend back to the upside. The Fibonacci retracement is probably a little bit more significant. For today's trading, we've traded exactly to the 23.6% level, coinciding with the area that the Tenkan-sen was trading in. And if you recall, yesterday I suggested that we could see very strong support around that area. We have seen buyers come back into that area, but the buyers have failed to take control of this market. So even though there's a lot of indecision here, we're not seeing any strength from the buyers. So we are looking for the buyers to come back in before we feel confident that the market will trade to higher levels. But the story here really is the indecisiveness, and in a downtrend, what we want is the sellers acting in a strong manner, the sellers having momentum, and a lot of that momentum that they had for the previous day has dried up, and they have been rejected from the 23.6% retracement level. Now, once again, in terms of patterns, and here we had that complex head and shoulders patterns, the bullish breakout above the neckline, and our target is up here around the 1408 level. And if we do see the trend change and the market trade in a bullish manner above those areas that I mentioned, the 1360 area and above, then we could see the market finding that target, although we do have the round number 1400 resistance before we get to that target. In terms of Ichimoku, a bearish market in the long-term time frame, with the market trading down below the cloud, and we can see here how the cloud is now acting as an area of resistance for this market. So fairly strong resistance, as I've already mentioned, around this 1350 level. The market is also trading above the Kijun-sen, the pink line here, and that gives us a bullish market in the medium-term time frame, but that Kijun-sen is flat, and we are seeing price action attracted back towards that flat Kijun-sen. So whilst that Kijun-sen remains flat, there still is a possibility of the market retracing back towards this. So this does suggest that the buyers still may not be strong enough in this market at the moment. What we want to see is evidence of that, and we want to see the short-term dynamics change back to the buyers, with the buyers taking control of this market on the next candle. In terms of the Tenkan-sen, we're still closing above the Tenkan-sen, so we have a bullish market in the short-term time frame. But the market did find support at the Tenkan-sen, and what you tend to find in very strong markets, and the strength of this market in the short-term time frame is shown by the angles that the Tenkan-sen is pointing up when this market is really taking off and trending strongly. You tend to find that the Tenkan-sen is the first area of support, and then the market will bounce off there. So we're looking for a potential close up above 1350 and hopefully up above 1360 if the buyers are going to trade this market higher. As I've mentioned, strong support down below, but indecisiveness in the market. We're looking for the buyers to come back in.